where did you find market for cartoons when you just started out?
See, this is the problem that most people have, and that's they ask, where can I find people? And the question that you have to ask is, who am I looking for? And you look at who would buy a cartoon. Well, a small business would buy a cartoon, but that's too difficult. So who uses cartoons on a regular basis? Maybe ad agencies use cartoons on a regular basis, or councils, places like that. And then you go, who is the person who makes that decision in that ad agency? Who's the person who makes the decision at the council, etc. And what I did was I went and met with all the art directors that I could get meetings with. So it was just one after the other. And that took, I don't know, maybe 2 months. And I didn't get any work, but I met all of them. And one day I landed up at this agency and they said, oh, can you draw this Santa Claus? And I was like, of course I can draw Santa Claus. And so I did that. This is with regard to cartoons, by the way. And then they said, can you do this and this? And it was a $5,000 job, which was amazing because before that I was working as a web designer in a web design company. And my salary was $5,000 for the whole month. And here in 3-4 days, I could rack up enough hours to justify $5,000. And in about 2 or 3 months after being made redundant, and I took the job mostly because, when we moved to New Zealand, we had no credit history. We had no, there was nothing. There was like, we just stepped in here, to buy a house, to do anything, to get any credit history, we had to have some kind of job. And it's bizarre because we bought a house, we spent $200,000 on that house, and then the week after, I was made redundant. So banks work in a really odd way, but that's how we work. I just went and found agencies. I found people that connected with agencies. I found councils, and when I first came to New Zealand, I literally picked up the yellow pages, which nobody uses anymore. But I made 200 calls, and most of the people are not interested in speaking to you, but some do, and you get work from there. So the question is, again, you want to know, who am I reaching? And this comes from a system of filtration. You decide, okay, so I did these 700 calls and all of them were wrong, but now I understand what I have to do in the 701st one.